Upin and Ipin were no ordinary twins. They were known throughout their village, Kampung Durian Runter, for their boundless energy and thirst for adventure. A fearsome dragon had awakened, its fiery breath scorching the land and sending tremors through their peaceful village. Kakros, their wise and caring older sister, gathered the twins in their small home.
The dragon's heart, that is its weakness. You must aim for the heart.
Kakros then presented Upin with a beautifully crafted wooden sword and Ipin with a sturdy round shield that shimmered with a faint golden glow. The twins felt a surge of courage course through them. With a determined nod, they set off towards the dragon's lair, the words of Kakros echoing in their ears.
Be brave, little ones. Work together and you will succeed.
The journey to the dragon's lair was fraught with danger. The air hung heavy with smoke and the ground was littered with the charred remnants of their once peaceful forest. Yet Upin and Ipin pressed on, their small hands gripping their weapons tightly. As they neared the lair, a fearsome roar shook the very earth beneath their feet. Peeking from behind a towering rock, they saw it, the dragon. Its scales shimmered like 1,000 sunsets, and its eyes burned with an infernal fire.
Remember Kakros's words, Ipin, we can do this.
Ipin, clutching his shield, nodded, his fear giving way to determination. Taking a deep breath, Upin and Ipin charged out from behind the rock, their small legs carrying them surprisingly fast. Their sudden appearance startled the dragon, who turned its fiery gaze upon them.
The golden glow is intensifying. We can deflect the heat.
Ipin raised his shield, the golden glow intensifying, and deflected the worst of the heat. Upin, emboldened by his brother's protection, darted forward. He swung his wooden sword with surprising strength, aiming for the dragon's legs. The sword, imbued with Kakros's magic, sliced through the air, leaving a trail of shimmering light in its wake. The dragon roared in pain as the enchanted blade found its mark, leaving a gash on its scaly leg.
I won't let it harm us.
Ipin, despite his fear, stood firm, his shield held high. Upin, agile and quick, continued to dodge and weave around the dragon's attacks, his wooden sword finding its mark again and again. The dragon, though wounded and enraged, was tiring, its movements becoming slower, its fiery breath less frequent. Ipin, with a burst of adrenaline, charged forward, his shield held high. He slammed into the dragon's injured leg, and the beast roared in pain, momentarily distracted. S1. Ipin, now! Upin leapt onto a nearby rock, then jumped again, soaring through the air towards the dragon's chest. At that moment, a wave of shimmering energy originating from the village washed over them. Kakros, watching from afar, had channeled her own magic, temporarily binding the dragon in place. S1, ah! Upin, with a determined yell, plunged his wooden sword deep into the dragon's chest, aiming for the heart. The dragon let out an earth-shattering roar before collapsing to the ground with a thud that shook the very mountains surrounding their village. S3, hold on, Upin! Upin, his small body trembling with exertion, pulled his wooden sword free from the dragon's chest. The once mighty beast lay still, its fiery eyes extinguished.
We did it, Ipin.
He looked at Ipin, who rushed to his side. Relief and exhaustion etched on both their faces. They had saved their village.
We really did it, Upin.
As the smoke cleared, they saw Kakros running towards them, her face a mixture of relief and pride.
You were so brave, my little heroes. You saved us all.
Cheers erupted as Upin and Ipin were carried back to Kampung Durian Runtu on the shoulders of their grateful neighbors. They learned that even the smallest among them could achieve extraordinary things with courage, teamwork, and a little bit of magic. Life in Kampung Durian Runtu slowly returned to normal, but things were different now. The villagers, once living in fear of the dragon, now held their heads high, their hearts filled with hope. Upin and Ipin became symbols of bravery, their tale recounted by the village elders to wide-eyed children.
We did it together, Ipin.
And we'll keep protecting our village, no matter what.
They knew that they had a responsibility to protect their village, to use their courage and teamwork to face any challenge that came their way. The dragon's defeat was a victory not just for Kampung Durian Runtu, but for the enduring power of family, courage, and the belief that even the smallest among us can make a difference. And so the legend of Upin, Ipin and the dragon's heart was passed down through generations, a constant reminder that even in the face of fearsome